figuring it out.
Sounds good.
Alright, let me find the HQ. It is Sartorial the Everwatcher for Viking Cat. It looks like he's got Plague of Rust and that transmutation of lead, along with a scroll of shielding. For the cavalry, we got Chaos Knights with lances, and then we also have a Dragon Ogre Shuggoth. 2 of them. And yes, they are female, don't question it. For the infantry, we have a lot of Forsaken. 1, 2, 3, 4 Forsaken, and then we have, it looks like, 5 Chaos Marauders.
With no experience,
round
pretty
out the
naked.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Well, as naked as Marauder get. I mean, they have loincloths and whatnot, and shields.
That's true.
Kinda closed.
Something like that.
Jeez.
Alright, I guess I'll do Empire then. So, up in the air, we have a General of the Empire with Blood Roar, Potion of Strength, as well as Foe Seeker. On the ground, right next to him is his buddy the Light Wizard, with a Net of Amentok, Arcane Conduit, and Faz Protection. Don't see that too often, but sometime. For his Cavalry, we have 1 unit of Reiksguard. Make that 2 units of Reiksguard, as well as the Hammer of the Witch's Artillery to take down his opponent's large, which is going to be very useful here. We have 1, 2 units of Spears in the back. We have 4 units of Greatswords for that heavy firepower. Speaking of firepower, we have 1 Handgunner and 1 Silver Bullet. Sorry, we have a neck, and then we have a last Spearman in the front. So, very nice formation by the Empire. But we'll see if it's able to take down Chaos. So, I'm not seeing any Chaos aspiring champions, which I'd expect so many Marauders, you know?
Yeah, that extra leadership would make them a little more viable. 65 is very low.
Yeah. So, what's this General doing going forth so much? Like, he doesn't really have to scout.
Because there's perhaps, but there's definitely no negative to it. There are no range units for Chaos.
That's true. Yeah.
Nothing threatening him. He is free to do whatever he is like. Just create a little bit of chaos, make the person wonder and question.
Indeed. Creating chaos against chaos. This little Dragon Ogre over here is zigzagging back and forth, doing some matrix dodging against those cannonballs. Ooh, he gets a nice charge.
Some good shots from the Silver Bullets onto that unit of Forsaken. There we go. We do have the charge by the General of the Empire, who's going to try and get out before the Shaggoth engages, and it looks like he is going to no problem.
Yeah, that's a little risky, to be honest. Like, he got 2 kills, and if he messed it up, he could have just lost the game, so...
It is risky, but what is living if you're not living on the edge?
Truth. So true.
Speaking of risky, the Silver Bullets might be a little too far out there. Sartorial and the Chaos Knights Lances trying to engage.
Yeah.
Greatsword is coming into reinforce. They will be taking it right in the face.
Oh. And that net is not in time. Yeah. Here comes the Reiksguard to reinforce
that. Might be just in time, though.
And the General of the Empire is going to do some nice damage to Sartorial. And, oh, look at these Reiksguard just charging through these Marauders. Beautiful. Alrighty.
We have a lot of units of Chaos that are just not doing anything. Formation too spread out for that engagement, and the Chaos Knights Lances are going to pay for it.
Indeed. Indeed. And these poor Marauders are so spread out. Like, he's going to get punished really hard. This Hammer of the Witch is not doing too well, but these Forsaken here are just way too clumped up. He really needs to spread them out and push forwards. Yeah. Not looking too good for Chaos over here. As this Shaggoth makes a beeline straight for the artillery. And Chaos doesn't really have anything to deal with those greatswords besides their big guys, you know? He doesn't have any chosen with great weapons or even regular guys with great weapons.
No armor piercing at all besides the Shaggoths.
Yeah. Not looking good, especially when the meat of the army is the greatswords. And this battle is becoming very chaotic. These poor Shaggoths. Ugh. Oof.
Oh, and a net of Amatok onto the Shaggoth that is on top of the Great Cannon, just being fired upon by handgunners.
Indeed. So these Reiksguard, why do you think he brought them versus Blazing Sun Knights or Empire Knights? What do you think?
Well, it's looking pretty good with all the units that Chaos did bring. The infantry, they have nothing to stop Reiksguard.
Sure. So Thorol's trying to get some nice AoE in there, but again, it's not armor piercing. And here comes the General of the Empire to punish him for going so isolated. And there goes that Shaggoth, flipping around, dying gracefully. Shaggoth doing really bad. But Sartorial doing some lovely charges. And again, these Chaos Marauders, without any extra leadership, drop them. Like, I guess he was expecting a lot of Unbreakables.
Yes, Chaos Marauders would have done alright against the likes of Flagellants, but against Greatswords, they do not do very well, especially against Reiksguard with the rear charging.
Indeed, indeed. Oof. Yeah. And here comes some more Reiksguard just finishing off the Marauders, cleaning up Chaos. Chaos Lancer Lances did next to no damage, even when spearheaded literally by Zarthoriel, who is just walking around, doing his thing, flying. He gets a nice charge in the back of these Greatswords, but be way too late. And all these guns, look at this lovely gun formation back here. Like, lovely semicircle. Beautiful.
It is ideal for the guns, but like it's going to be the end for Chaos with all of their infantry routed or have routed.
Indeed, and those monsters.
Just their monsters left.
Yep.
And now the Unbreakable.
And Zarthoriel is going to do his best and punish those silver bullets for hurting his friends. But here comes the general, not on my watch. Going to be netted right before hitting those butts of those spears, but there's going to be a give up, and that is the game.
Guys, I